Hey fish friends, Zenzo with Tazawa Tanks, back with another video. So in today's video I'm going to highlight a store that I happened to visit recently on one of my business trips. So what I like to do is when I'm traveling for business and if I have any time available, I'll, and usually it's like after my flight, kind of like in a late afternoon, early evening, I'll try to pop over to like a fish store or something cool for me to see some stuff. And so on this particular trip, I was going down to Southern California. I had put a question out in a couple of Facebook groups asking if anybody knew of either some really cool fish rooms that I could visit or some local fish stores that I might be interested in seeing. And one of those persons that responded is Ben Ochard. I'm sure you're familiar with Ben. Ben has a pretty successful YouTube channel as well. So Ben responded and told me about a store in the Los Angeles area that he thought I would like. So this store is called Strictly Fish. You can see I'm wearing one of their t-shirts right here. They are in the Lakewood, Los Angeles area, which is kind of south of LA, kind of near Long Beach, right off the 605 freeway. So if you are looking for it, I'll put a little map view of it right here. So anyway, I went to the store and on Ben's recommendation, and I got to tell you, this is a really cool store. They have a lot of cool fish. And you know, generally people, not people, but businesses, fish stores, they tend to like specialize in one type of fish or another. You know, some fish stores are completely general and they do everything, but typically what you'll find with local fish stores is they specialize in a certain area. So they might specialize in, like, you know, planted tanks, so they might specialize in cichlids or, you know, saltwater and reef and things like that. So this store, Strictly Fish, they do have everything. They do have like planted tanks. They have a really cool one actually, which you'll see shortly. They have saltwater. They've got a beautiful like 300-gallon reef tank as a display tank. They do have lots of saltwater fish, but they are known for their cichlids. So if you are a cichlid lover, as I am, or even if you just love to see some, you know, cool sevrums and geophagus and saltwater, whatever, they have it all. But I was really enamored with some of the fish that they had there. And if I had planned better, I might have actually purchased some, put them in a box, went to FedEx or UPS and shipped them back to my house, but didn't work out that way this time. So anyway, I will go ahead and pause here. I will show you some of the footage, and hopefully you enjoy. Okay, so I hope that you enjoyed the footage. I tried to. It's hard, when you're in a store with so many tanks, you can't capture everything. So I tried to kind of highlight some of the key things that I thought were really neat, like that really large. I think it's like 235 gallons or something. That big square planted tank that they had in the middle. The reef tank obviously was beautiful. They had like a little koi pond. I didn't get a picture of that. The cichlids I definitely captured, and then I tried to give you like a view of all of the tanks that they had so that you can see that I just got like a small portion. So anyway, it's cool. It's a cool store. They had some some really neat things in there, including some great dry goods and some different fish foods that I'd never seen before, which I was talking to one of the owners about. The owners, they're 3 brothers. It's family owned. Really cool hobbyist guys to talk to, and ended up chatting with one of them for a few minutes, and it was just a neat conversation. So if you are in the Los Angeles area, if you're looking for a cool fish store to visit, if you're looking for a store that might have a lot of great cichlids, or you want to check out their reef tank, or even check out their large planted tank there, then I would recommend going ahead and popping in and checking them out. So that's about all I had for the store tour. I did want to give a quick update on the Oscar, as I promised that I would be providing continual updates on the Oscar and how he's doing, he or she, the Oscar's doing. I'm just going to say he, because we've kind of named him Oscar. The kids did anyway. So, which is not very original. But I can tell you that his wound is starting to look a little bit better. It did kind of fuzz up a little bit. So I've been, treating with medications, but I do notice that the wound is starting to look a little bit better. It's starting to, I wouldn't say shrink. It has to, it's not that quick, but it's not as raw looking. It's looking like there's some type of healing happening. And then the other good thing is that the fish is very active and he responds very well to feeding. So what I'll do is I can come up with a bag of food. And even though I've only had him for a few days now, he'll swim right up to the area where I feed him, and he'll just wait. And pretty much, he'd probably eat out of my hand if I were brave enough. But I've been bit by fish too many times, so I'll just kind of plop the pellets right there, and he'll kind of leap out of the water and grab them. And so he's doing well so far. So I'm going to continue to monitor him, and his progress and health. And obviously, continue with the high frequency water changes, and with making sure that he's properly cared for. So anyway, that's all I had for this time. Thanks very much for watching. If you are a subscriber, I appreciate your viewership, so thank you very much, and being a subscriber. And if you're not a subscriber and you're just popping in to enjoy a video or see something different, thanks for popping in and watching the video. I do put out a couple of videos per week. And I try to, have lots of different content that's relevant to a lot of different fish keepers. So if you're not a subscriber, please do subscribe. I would recommend subscribing, obviously. I'm sure you'll enjoy the channel. And also you can hit that little notification bell, and that will let you know when I upload a new video. So anyway, that's all I had for today. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.